नमस्ते एवरीवन एंड वेलकम बैक टू द न्यू वीडियो। मैं हूं आपका दोस्त निखिल और आ गया हूं लेके एक और नई वीडियो। जैसा कि आपने हमारे टाइटल और थंबनेल में देखा है, दिस इज गोना बी अबाउट अ रोड ट्रिप एक्सपीरियंस विद द ऑल न्यू BYD eMAX 7। वी आर एट द करनी BYD शोरूम इन कोलकाता, जहां पर दे हैव ट्रस्टेड मी टू टेस्ट द फुल पोटेंशियल ऑफ द eMAX 7। What we are gonna do? We are gonna take this on a long drive, test its range, test its comfort, convenience. But is it enough if I do it alone? Not at all. So I'm gonna be testing it with my family. As you can see, we are 5 of us. This is a 6-seater, and I have 2 more friends who are behind the camera. We're gonna be testing everything that is needed for you to make the right decision. Is this car capable of going the long distance with comfort? I'm gonna give you the answer in this video. So video में बने रहिएगा। पसंद आएगी तो लाइक जरूर से कीजिएगा। चैनल में नए हैं, अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, hit the subscribe button and bell notification for all our future updates. Without wasting any further time, let's get started. Let's get going. So before starting the video, let me tell you where we are going. From Calcutta, from the Karni BYD showroom, we are going to Mandarmani, which is approximately 180 to 90 kilometers. अभी गाड़ी में 100% चार्ज है and the range which it is showing is 530 plus. The claim range is 531. हम इस गाड़ी में 7 people are sitting including a child, जिसमें AC को हम ऑन रखने वाले हैं. The driving mode is gonna be eco throughout. I am gonna be testing the range, so I'll be testing it with its full potential. So the mode will be eco. The region will be the maximum, which is the high. And AC will be on, as I said. It's gonna be a highway drive. Everything we'll share and give regular updates to you and tell you a lot more about BYD and the tech, so that when you are planning to buy this particular brand or the car, you know what you're getting into. Let's go. Just to give you a quick update on the time, we started our journey at around 9 a.m. in the morning. Currently it is 11 a.m. So it took us approximately 1 hour to reach Uluberia, and about 1 hour we spent there, we ate. Well, so far this car has surprised me beyond imagination. I'll tell you why. The third row seating. If you have a look right now, my father is 6 foot. He is sitting there with my son and my wife, and they are comfortable, and I'm not just saying it for the video. Then the captain's seat, my mother, she is comfortable, I am comfortable. So space wise, I give this car a big thumbs up. I will tell you about the boot space.
Now this is where it gets interesting, guys. With a 180 liters of boot space, you can easily fit in 2 to 3 backpacks and a couple of handbags. And if you fold the third row seating, well, then you have a crazy amount of space that you can use for yourself.
अभी हम लोग eco mode पर ही है. The AC is at 22 degrees and it's gonna be at 22 degrees because the temperature outside is approximately 32 degrees Celsius, pretty hot for March in Kolkata. So we are gonna now drive at a constant speed of at least 80 kilometers because we are on the highway. Let's see how much range we get. Currently I see that we have 85% charge left and we have already driven 67 kilometers. तो चलो और थोड़ी कार को चलाते हैं. I am very happy as a driver right now, but then अभी we are just 70 kilometers. It's gonna be a 400 kilometer long overall trip. So let's see आगे क्या होता है. बने रहो वीडियो में, एंजॉय करो. कमेंट सेक्शन में बताओ if you already own a eMAX 7 or not, if you're planning to buy or not. If you're planning to buy in Kolkata, Karni BYD is the place for you because they have given the car a big shout out for them. And of course BYD as a brand, which I personally believe is one of the best when it comes to electric vehicles, the new energy vehicles as they call it. So let's talk about the driving comfort and the drivability of the eMAX 7. Now, as a driver, the first thing that I feel when I sit inside this car is the seat comfort and the cushioning. It is just spot on. It's not very soft, it's not very hard. Gives you a very good lumbar and shoulder support, which I give a big thumbs up. Thigh support is adequate. However, The way that the seat has been reclined and I have positioned it for my preference, I'm 6 foot tall, I don't feel any discomfort whatsoever. Now let's talk about the visibility on the road. So it has a big windshield, really big windshield. You do not get to see the bonnet, you don't get to see the hood, and obviously it's an MPV, it's a 767-seater. But then again, this is where the 360-degree camera works brilliantly. Can you see this? Our car is driving and it is showing exactly, it is projecting exactly how the car is driving. So much so, let me show you the car behind us. Literally, there is this car behind us. So how cool is this? You tell me this now. Brilliant. I just loved it. You let me know in the comment section. About the steering response, guys. Now, this is one of the most responsive steering that I have driven in. When you are at high speeds, the steering becomes stiffer for you, gives you even more comfort and that confidence on the road. Let's talk about the suspensions. Boy, oh boy, I have always loved the suspensions of the BYD, the multi-link suspension, and they just makes the car glide. And talking about the suspension, it comes with a ground clearance of 170, the Ladin ground clearance of 170 mm. One might feel at times that it is not enough, but I have tested in some of the crooked roads and it does gets the job done. And how can we not talk about the throttle response? I still say throttle, though it's an electric car. We have been driving in the eco mode. I haven't really tested the normal or the sports because frankly speaking, I didn't feel the need to. With full occupancy, the car is driving like a breeze at eco. It touches the highest peaks of the speed limit that we can be in with ease. I don't even feel that the car is lagging or the car is pulling the weight. Not at all. It feels so amazing and so comfortable to drive just in the eco. Also helps you get the best range possible for you. In the eMAX 7, believe you me that the AC performance is amazing. I mean, at times I literally have to lower down the blower speed because I feel cold, and the ambient temperature outside is currently 33 degrees. It sounds like 33 degrees, but it feels like definitely 38 degrees, believe me. Alright guys, now it's time to check the ADAS of the BYD eMAX 7 Superior 6-seater. So this comes with a level 2 ADAS with extremely good features. I'm listing it all for you in front of your screen. So all you need to do is swipe, go to the settings, okay, and you need to go to ADAS. All the ADAS related features are over here, and I want you to have a close look at the steering now. So you get the ADAS and the cruise control feature on your left hand side of the steering, okay. This button is for the ADAS. The moment I will click this button on your MID, ADAS will get activated and it will also show. It is keeping very much on the lane over here, but yeah, see, a car just passed by and the steering will now take a turn. If you can see, the steering is turning very well. It's just asking you to hold the steering, but see, it is turning on its own. I'm not really doing anything. Now let's see how it changes the lane over here. Okay, in front of you is the lane and you see how the steering is just turning on its own. Now this is really cool. Now see how the forward collision is gonna work. So the car has really slowed down. My foot is not on the pedal. Can you see it is not on the pedal, and there is a vehicle in front of me, so the car speed has been reduced. Okay, now you see it's at 20. Okay, this truck just moved away and it is going up on its own. So the adaptive cruise control is working absolutely fine and it has been set at 77. Now it's working absolutely fine. You see I'm not holding the steering, not that my foot is over here, right? So I tested the ADAS, very effective, very mature, very adaptive ADAS. So much so that at one point of time I wanted to take my hands off the steering wheel. But then again, the system reminded me that even though with a level 2 ADAS, you cannot take your hands off the steering. And that's something I appreciated. From a safety point of view, this car is really good. So time for another quick update. We have almost driven 160 kilometers and the battery that has been consumed is 40%. सो टेक्निकली देखा जाए तो हमें 400 की रेंज जो है अभी वो इस गाड़ी में मिली है. दिस इज जस्ट द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ आवर ट्रिप. We are yet to cover another 200 odd kilometers, which will give us a better picture. In the meantime, let's talk about some of the quirky features that I really enjoyed in this car. See, understand one thing. This car does not have unnecessary features. It just has the features which are most important, starting with the sunroof.
You get a beautiful moonroof where you get amazing views, especially when you're gonna be driving on the hills or even during the night time or when it is raining.
I like the ergonomic buttons that have been placed on the center console where you can change the region, change the mode of the car, turn on and off the AC and everything are great. The touch response of the infotainment system is really good. Currently, I'm really enjoying my ventilated seats. The wireless charging pad is good. It doesn't really has any lag, but yes, it's not the fastest. The new cars that BYD is giving, they are giving the fast charging along with the wireless charging pad as well. So I wish they would have had in this one also. Now let's just drive some more, reach our destination and talk some more about the tech and why one should choose BYD and why BYD stands out in terms of tech and in terms of the comfort and the design. All right. So we have finally arrived our destination in Mandarmani. So हम आ गए हैं Sana Beach Resort. We have driven approximately 210 kilometers. The battery that we have consumed is 55%. Obviously, the range will be 400 kilometers. However, बहुत सारे हमने idle stops किए हैं. बहुत सारे stops आपकी shooting के लिए हमने किए हैं, for which थोड़े से range में भी impact आया है. So क्वेश्चन ये उठता है, नाउ वी हैव टू गो बैक होम. आवर होम इज अराउंड 200 किलोमीटर्स एंड द परसेंटेज लेफ्ट इन द कार इज 45. कैन वी रीच होम? वो तो आपको वीडियो के एंड पे ही पता लगेगा. एक चीज की प्रॉमिस है, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू चार्ज दिस कार बिकॉज आई एम सो कॉन्फिडेंट ऑन द ब्लेड बैटरी एंड द BYD टेक that this car is easily capable of taking me home with 45% battery left for 200 kilometers. Now, let's talk about the experience so far in the car. I've told you extensively the ride comfort and everything was great. I loved the suspensions of the car. The range, don't worry. 400 is something we got, but I know this car is capable of at least doing 450 if driven the right way. And if driven the best way, it can even go up to 500. And remember, everybody says BYD has the best blade battery technology. BYD has the best tech. I mean, why not? There are two major things that BYD does. First is its 8-in-1 power trim. Let me tell you a little bit more about that. What is the 8-in-1 power trim and how it makes it different from all the other competitors?
The BYD 8-in-1 powertrain is an advanced integrated electric propulsion system designed to enhance efficiency, performance, and compactness in BYD's electric vehicles. Some of the key features: highly integrated system which combines the motor controller, reduction gear, DC to DC, AC to DC converter, onboard charger, high voltage distribution unit, and the VCU, which is the vehicle control unit, into one compact package, which helps in improved efficiency, lightweight and compactness, high performance, and most importantly, enhanced thermal management, which improves battery and powertrain longevity by maintaining optimal temperatures. This innovation is part of BYD's e-Platform 3.0, designed to push the boundaries of the EV technology, offering better efficiency, reliability, and driving experience.
You have seen in so many cars that the battery is hanging at the bottom of the chassis. Not for this one. This is on the e-Platform 3.0.
So the BYD ePlatform 3.0. The BYD ePlatform 3.0 is an advanced EV architecture designed to optimize efficiency, performance, and safety in electric vehicles. It integrates cutting-edge technology including BYD's blade battery and 8-in-1 powertrain to enhance driving experience and range. The biggest advantage of the ePlatform 3.0 is not only safety, 8-in-1 powertrain, but 800-volt architecture for fast charging. So it makes the car future fit. And most importantly, optimize aerodynamics and space efficiency, which means because of the integration of the battery in the chassis itself, it is ideal for SUVs, sedans, crossovers, and especially MPVs like the eMAX 7, where you get a lot of knee room and cabin space. Let me tell you a little bit about the VTOL function of BYD. Well, in simple words, VTOL is the vehicle to load function, where you can actually use your BYD cars to power up different electrical appliances. For that matter, even the music system and guitar. So you can play music and have your own concert while owning a BYD anywhere, wherever you want.
Now, in the current date where everybody is talking about a futuristic design, let me tell you something. Sometimes less is more. I personally like the BYD eMAX 7 design. Why? Because not only it is minimalistic, it is very classy and very elegant. Right from the front profile, the headlights, the DRLs, to the seating comfort. I mean, if you just have a look at this lovely brown beige interiors, if you just have a look at the wooden finish which has been given over here, this all looks very classy, very premium. I understand many people would say that it doesn't have a fully digital MID. Well, I have driven this car extensively for about 211 kilometers. I did not find any problem. In fact, a digital MID sometimes might even be a little more distractive. The 12.3-inch beautiful rotating touchscreen in itself, a big addition for you to enjoy your not only infotainment system, but all the other information which is packed inside it. Another amazing feature is about the keys of this car. Two amazing things. One, the moment you go near the car, not only that the car will open, the car also starts automatically. You don't have to use the push start stop button. Let me show you how. This is the key. So this is me going towards the car. Now if you see, I opened it and just have a look here. The car has already started. So I don't really have to do anything. I just need to get inside the car, put the car on drive mode. Bye bye. And remember the NFC? Well, the car is on. All you have to do is tap it here. Not only the car has been locked, the engine has also been shut down. Now the question is, why BYD?
Well, let me take you back a little bit into history. It all started in 1995 when BYD was just manufacturing batteries. And if you're wondering, when did they actually started their operations in India? It was not in 2021, but it was way back in 2007 when they actually entered the Indian markets. But yes, the breakthrough was in 2021 where they actually gave their first electric vehicle, the E6, which is basically the predecessor of your eMAX 7. And since then, it has been an amazing ride for them. Just to let you know, in 30 years of operation, BYD is now world's highest selling EVs. It has rolled out more than 10 million cars and also is listed in Fortune 500. So just to tell you that currently BYD is not just manufacturing batteries or manufacturing EVs, it's also supplying their blade battery technology to many other brands, for example, Mercedes-Benz, Toyota, and even Tesla. So you might want to wonder, why should you buy BYD in India? Well, the answer is very simple. It's not just a Chinese company. It is a global brand that you want to associate yourself with. And to top it all, one of the best battery tech, which is the blade battery, as well as the perfect, almost close to perfect BMS of BYD that gives you one of the best range out there in the market.
Do not forget, we have to still go back 200 kilometers. We just have 45% battery. So stay tuned, and if you're liking it so far, don't shy away from hitting the like button. If you haven't really subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification for all our future updates. As you have seen, I have come with my family. This is my mom and dad. Now let's ask them of how comfortable it was for them to travel. So हिंदी में मैं पूछूंगा, मम्मी तुम गाड़ी में जो बैठी तुमको मतलब कैसा फील हुआ? मतलब
बहुत अच्छा, कंफर्टेबल भी था, बहुत अच्छा
तुम्हारे
था।
पाँव में जो दर्द है उसमें
वो ऐसा कोई उसमें कोई तकलीफ नहीं
हुआ।
ऊबर वगैरह में आते तो ही 1-1.5 घंटा में थक जाते हैं, इसमें 8 घंटा 7 घंटा का सफर हम लोग किए हैं।
सो पापा आप थर्ड रो में बैठे थे, आप 6 फुट लंबे हैं,
तो थर्ड रो में आप जो बैठे, क्या कंफर्ट था, क्या डिस्कंफर्ट था? कायदे से आपको थर्ड रो में नहीं बैठना चाहिए था, बट आप फिर भी बैठे, बट तो कैसा लगा था आपको?
जनरली पीछे वाली सीट में बच्चे बैठते हैं, लेकिन मेरे उम्र के इंसान के लिए पीछे सफ़र करना, और वो भी 6 घंटे 6.5 घंटे का सफ़र, लेकिन मेरे को एसी चिलिंग भी बहुत अच्छा लगा और सीटिंग कंफर्ट भी जो है वो बहुत 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 बेहतरीन लगा।
पापा थर्ड रो पे थे तो उनको ऑब्वियसली थाई सपोर्ट नहीं था, उनका पाँव जो था वो ऐसे था, बट अगेन अंडरस्टैंड ही वॉज कंफर्टेबल एंड बिलीव मी, अगर उनको डिस्कंफर्ट होता तो मैं समझ गया होता। फुल ब्लास्ट एसी, 6 लोग, उसके साथ में आराम से 80 किलोमीटर की स्पीड पे चलाना, तो समझो अगर आप 2 या 3 जन ट्रैवल करोगे तो आपको क्या रेंज मिलेगी। और अगर एसी को आप 24 पे रखोगे, ब्लोअर स्पीड 1 या 2, बिकॉज अंडरस्टैंड एसी को 21 पे रखना, ब्लोअर स्पीड को हाई रखने का रीजन ये था कि लोग ज्यादा थे। आई होप यू आर रियली एंजॉयिंग द वीडियो, एंड इफ यू आर, प्लीज हिट द लाइक बटन, हिट द सब्सक्राइब बटन, एंड हाइसन दिस फीलिंग, हाइसन बोल रही है कि मेरे को वीडियो में मत लो, बट हाइसन बोलना पड़ेगा, कम हियर। So you were sitting in the third row. How was your experience? Was it uncomfortable?
No, it was very comfortable. But
It is mostly suited for kids.
It's for no adults can sit, but maximum 2.
Maximum 2.
Yeah.
2 लोग, 2 adult obviously, but एक बच्चा भी बीच में मैनेज कर लिया था कि डिफिकल्ट हो रहा था?
Difficult था.
डिफिकल्ट था. So obviously ना 6 सीटर गाड़ी है, उसमें 7 लोग कैसे बैठेंगे? But thank you so much for being so genuine about it. Let's go.
So guys, we have started our journey back home. It's gonna be almost 6:30. It's showing 5 hours for Kolkata. I'm not sure whether it'll take that long or not. Let's see. The expected time of arrival is 11:20. So let's see whether we can reach or not. We have 45% charge left. So fingers crossed. Wish us luck.
Alright guys, doing a quick headlight test. So there you go. That's the low beam and that is the high beam. The headlights are super duper effective. The headlight module is also pretty big in comparison to the other cars. So yeah, I give it a thumbs up, definitely.
Alright guys, time for a quick update. So time हो गया है 10:15. Now let me show you what we see on the MID. So we just have 9% battery left and we still have 27 kilometers to go, and this is the traffic condition. So has the panic button been pressed yet? Well, almost. I mean, just have a look at everyone's faces. So just to let you know कि मंदारमनी से हम जब निकले थे वहां से हमने स्ट्रेट कार को चलाया है. We did not stop anywhere. We did not take any pit stop. Driven at 80 kilometers का speed पे, and AC has been on at 24. The mode has been eco, and I'm very happy with the range because I'm going to give you my final calculation. एक बार घर पहुंच जाएं safely, securely, उसके बाद आपको final range हम जरूर बताएंगे. But I'm very happy with the range. So guys, the car has only 6% battery left and we are yet to go 19-20 kilometers. I don't know whether we will reach or not, but I am hopeful. The people in the car, they are not. Let's see. The only reason why that I'm even taking this, this risk, and a very calculated risk, plus the fact that I'm so confident is because this is a BYD. And because of the blade battery itself, I am absolutely confident that this risk will pay off. And one more thing guys, even after 5%, we are at 4%, 3%, the car still performs exactly the same at eco mode. The AC is on, there is no lag in the power, it is still pulling with the same 150 kilowatt power. So that is amazing. Oh boy, so we are finally home, and just to tell you, with 2% battery left, we have driven almost 400 kilometers today. So just to tell you about the range, जो जैसा मैंने आपको बोला था, when we started from Mandarmani, we had already covered 211 and this is 400. So we almost drove around 190 with 42% battery. If you do a quick calculation, it is close to 450. Again, we drove at the speed of on an average 80 kilometers per hour with full AC and full occupancy in the car. So I am so happy and so confident with the range that I got in this car. I am very happy with the space and everything about this car. The suspensions, the ground clearance faced no problem. Couple of things that I would still say that can be better in this car is, the upgrades in some of the premium features would help. Like some more soft touch would really help. An auto dimming IRVM is an absolute must. Maybe a subwoofer along with the speakers. The speakers are good, but if they give subwoofer as well, maybe that will help enhance the bass experience of the audio listening. Maybe I'm being nitpicky, but BYD always listen to their customers, and I would request BYD, if you're watching this video, thank you so much for producing a great product.
The BYD eMAX 7 comes in 4 different variants. Basically, it's the 7-seater and the 6-seater, both in premium and superior. The premium comes with a 55.4 kilowatt-hour battery pack, and the superior comes with the 71.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack. The one we are driving is the 6-seater eMAX 7 Superior, which is at an ex-showroom price of 29.3 lakhs.
So the question is, should you go for this car? Absolutely. This is a car to go for. Again, the only 6 or 7-seater EV in India. I am absolutely amazed, and I have driven for 12 hours now, right? More than 12, in fact 12 to 13 hours. And look at me. This is 11:30 at night. You still see the excitement in my voice. I was the only driver. So this speaks a lot about the comfort that I've had in this car. Thigh support and all that is more than adequate. Can it be better? Of course it can be better. Why not? But what they have given is more than adequate in my opinion for the money that they are charging for. On that note, this is Nikhil signing off. मिलता हूँ बहुत जल्द अपनी next video में. Take care. God bless. Love you guys.